live video. I just felt that I wanted to do a weekly video. The energy's been quite intense recently, and although I've done obviously the written monthly Tarotscopes, I just thought I'd hop on and do a fairly quick video for all signs if I can. So please do like, share, subscribe if you can. Do check out my Facebook page, which is Intuitive Empress Tarot, and there you can read obviously the monthly love Tarotscopes, and also I'm doing some free mini readings on there, so if you post your question you should get an answer, and I'll be running that for a little while yet. So let's get on to it. Okay, Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know for this week coming 14th to the 20th of March? Okie dokie. Oh, we've got the King of Cups. So Capricorns, you are going to be in a very good place emotionally in this coming week. Love looks like it should be on the cards. This could be your energy or the energy of a person coming into you. But either way, this is someone who knows what they want in love. This is someone who's feeling very mature and willing to give and receive love in a very healthy way. So I feel that's quite good. What does Capricorn need to know in romance from the 14th to the 20th of March? Okay, we've got the Hermit. So it seems to me like this new emotional maturity has come out of the wisdom of the Hermit card. So if you have been withdrawn, if you have been taking a break from love really, it's given you an opportunity to get in touch with your emotions. Now it's interesting because I wouldn't expect the Hermit card to be here next to the King of Cups. I'm going to take one more card. I think we might clarify in a moment. What does Capricorn need to know from the 14th to the 20th of March? What does Capricorn need to know? 14th to the 20th of March. Okay. What have we got? The Prince of Pentacles. Here we have somebody who's quite interested in love. I think this is probably... It could go either way. Okay, this is a general reading, so roles could be reversed, but this is how I'm reading it. There is a person here who's very keen on the idea of love and a relationship. But one of the people here is a little withdrawn. They're not so interested in getting together at this point. They're just sort of taking some time out to be in touch with themselves. So they may want to be single or just stepping back from romance in the relationship. And with the Prince of Pentacles here, this tells me that the relationship or things in love, any progress here is going to be quite slow because someone's being very cautious, and you're going to have to allow time here for everything to come about and manifest, if you like. However, at the bottom of the deck we do have the Sun card. So this shows me that everything is likely to work out. You have got luck on your side. Things are going to become illuminated. You are going to get this wisdom, because the point of the Hermit retreating is that they get in touch with their own wisdom, and then they come out. They're ready to shine that light, you know, not hide their light under a bushel. And so when they do emerge with this new wisdom, with this emotional maturity here, it's going to be good. It's going to be worthwhile waiting. Okay, so just be patient. Make sure that you pay attention to the details. Don't rush into anything. Be a little cautious. Let me just get a little bit more on the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit for me, please. Where's the Hermit card here for Capricorn? Where's the Hermit card here? Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is about the reason this person, I think you perhaps Capricorn, are feeling withdrawn is because you've had a difficult relationship in the past, okay? And what you're doing here with this retreating is literally walking away from something that didn't serve you, something that made you unhappy. And in order to get over that, in order to give yourself time to heal and clear that energy so that you can allow new love to come in, you're just walking away, right? So there's a lot of emotional stuff going on here. So we have this Cups, this emotional, creative energy, having strong boundaries and knowing what it is that you need. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got for Aquarius. What's going to happen for Aquarius in love and romance from the 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Aquarius in love and romance, 14th to the 20th of March? Okay, Aquarius, some of you look like you're going to be feeling left out in the cold, or will be leaving someone else out in the cold. So there may be an unwillingness to share here. This is a slightly miserly energy here. It's a feeling of lack. It's a feeling that you haven't got what you want or what you need. What do Aquarius need to know? So this could be financial situation, because I haven't specified love. So you might find that your finances are a little bit tight this coming week. What do Aquarians need to know between the 14th and 20th of March? What do Aquarians need to know 14th to 20th of March? What do Aquarians need to know from the 14th to the 20th of March? Okay, we've got too many cards there. I only like to take one at a time. What do Aquarians need to know? No, too many. As you can see, your energy is a little reluctant to jump out for as Aquarius. Okay, thank you. Right, we have the Queen of Wands. Is anybody here in a third party situation? Is anyone here a mistress or has a mistress, and you're feeling neglected because you're not getting somebody's full attention? What do Aquarians need to know? Thing is with the Queen of Wands is that she knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. Okay, and what she wants is this full on love, happy ever after. Okay, so to go from this energy of lack, of not enough, and then yes, you're being invited to know what it is that you want and go after it. And so it looks like in this coming week you could be moving from this energy of not having enough, of feeling, like I say, left out in the cold, actually moving to this lovely situation of emotional contentment and completion. Okay, so that's really positive. Let's just have a look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Justice card. So yes, things are likely to work out for you, Aquarius, as long as you obviously have been behaving yourself, okay, and not acting in a way which isn't conducive, if you like, to good karma. Pisces, what's going to happen for Pisces in the coming week, 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Pisces this week, 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Aquarians, sorry, Pisces, this coming week, the 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Pisces this coming week? Hang on. What have we got? Ooh, the moon. Okay, Pisces, this is interesting because obviously this is, to some extent, your card. So you are going to be feeling extra emotional this week. You're going to be feeling that your emotional waters are running very deep. It's going to be bringing up a lot of stuff from the depths, okay? A lot of hidden emotions, old wounds, that sort of thing. And what was hidden is going to start coming to light, and you're going to have to deal with this. And this might be quite difficult, okay? But it's a good thing. It's a good thing, okay? Just understand things are perhaps more complicated than you might think, all right? Some things may be hidden from you at this time. What's going to happen for Pisces, 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Pisces, 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Pisces from the 14th to the 20th of March? Thank you. Okay. Here we have the Devil. So it's looking a little blurry. So, Pisces, do not be a slave to your emotions, okay? Because the Devil card is all about feeling or needing to some control or emotional manipulation, or you may just generally feel slightly out of control, like you're at the whim of your desires, okay, or addictions, or just generally you might be tempted to act in a way which isn't necessarily the best or healthiest for you. Now, bearing in mind this is with the moon, you may not quite know what you want, okay, or what you need, or what is the best choice for you. So give it time, but just remember that you must be in your power, you must be in control of your own life, okay? Let's get in that one more card. What's going to happen for Pisces from the 14th to the 20th of March? So, okie dokie. Ooh, okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this tells me things are definitely going to be changing for you in this coming week. Like I say, this whole emotional stuff, old stuff is going to be coming up for you to deal with. So any control issues you've had in the past, perhaps any negative relationships from the past which have sort of left baggage and left you with unhealthy responses. It's time for this all to be cleared out. It's time to be starting a new cycle here, to be leaving that in the past, and because things are going to come to light, because you're going to get a better sense and more awareness of these things, it's going to allow you to move forward, and you're going to feel that your luck and your opportunities are going to be coming in for you, okay? Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Ten of Swords. So the worst has happened, okay? Yeah, things were bad in the past. Perhaps you felt betrayed, whether this was in a relationship or a business situation. But definitely you probably felt out of control, like I say with the Devil here. And it's, the cards are saying to me now, you're moving on from this. The worst has happened, that's finished, okay? You are now ready to start this new cycle. So we're about to leave the 10 behind, and we're going to go to the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning where you have an opportunity for victory. Okay, Aries. What does Aries need? 20th. Okay, Two of Swords. Aries, you have an important decision facing you this coming week. And it's going to be a decision that you don't want to make. Right? So either you don't feel that you like the different options, or it's because you don't feel you have all the information that you need in order to make this decision. So, Aries, is it a case that information is being deliberately hidden from you, or is it that you're not looking at the issue clearly, okay, that you yourself are not seeing the options laid out in front of you, right? But you are going to have to make a decision, regardless of how reluctant you might feel to do so, because even not making a choice is still making a choice. What does Aries need to know, 14th to the 20th? Okay. Right. Oh, that's two cards. So let's see if either of those want to come out. It suggests that there might be someone returning from the past. So maybe you're wondering about reconciliation. Okay. Here we have the Princess of Swords. So it's basically the Page of Swords here. So this is telling me that there will be some honest communication coming in. All right, so you may be talking to someone, you may be receiving messages, and you're going to be wondering, all right? It suggests to me that someone may be watching you. This can be a little bit stalkerish. So perhaps somebody has tracked you down on social media, perhaps this person from the past, an old lover or someone you knew when you were at school. And this is a learning opportunity. Okay, so we've definitely got lots of communication coming in for you. You're going to be gathering information. And this is going to reveal what it was that was hidden, or what it is that you don't know. All right, because you need to you need to shed some light basically on this area of the hidden. Okay, and that will help you make this decision and move forward. Because at the moment with these two princesses, these two pages, it tells me that you're very much in a planning stage, right? But see, with this whole needing to make a decision, you're not being, once you make the choice, you'll be ready to move forward. Okay, Taurus. What's going to happen for Taurus in love and romance? No, just generally. What's going to happen for Taurus between the 14th and the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Taurus between the 14th and the 20th of March? King of Wands. Ooh, okay, Taurus, you are going to be bossing it up this coming week. You're going to know what you want. You're going to know how to get it. You're going to be pretty much in control, feeling capable, feeling quite good-natured. I mean, you could be a little bit bossy, but I think you'd be more benevolent than anything else. So your own good luck, you know, you'd be willing to sort of share that good feeling with others. But it suggests there'll be some kind of success here. This is also a very good relationship person. I mean, it can be male or female, but I always think the King of Wands, I call them the ideal husband and partner, or husband and parent, if you like. Obviously, it could be wife. What do Taurus need to know? What's going to happen for Taurus 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Taurus? Nine of Wands. Okay, so you feel like you've been struggling up until now. You've been trying to get some progress on a project or try and see some progress, see an outcome. So perhaps in work you've been trying to get a promotion or just finish off a piece of work. In love and romance, you may have been struggling to find an ideal partner or move a relationship forward, and you just feel like you're fighting forever and never making any progress, never getting to your goal, okay, that you're in this struggle. But I think with the King of Wands here, it suggests to me that you can overcome the struggle, okay, that you can achieve, because the King of Wands is very capable. All right, now remember that with the Nine of Wands, what it tells us is that yes, you have felt like you're in this struggle, that you're in some tunnel where there's no light at the end, but actually you're almost there, right? So don't give up, because you are working hard. What's going to happen for Aries? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you have felt, okay, as though you were left out in the cold or poor. So for some reason there's a lack of love or money that's leaving you just feeling in this place. You know, this is a real struggle energy. Okay, these two cards, this kind of wounded warrior, you know, fighting forever, never winning. This one, you know, struggling against poverty, not having enough, you know, food, not having enough warmth. Just not a pleasant place to be. So just bear in mind that you do have the ability to overcome these challenges. All right, now let's just have a look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Alchemist. Well, literally, I've just said this. You have the ability to create the life that you want. You have the ability here, all right, with the King of Wands. All right, you have the skills that you need to overcome these challenges. So just stick with it, okay? Be very conscious of the choices that you're making, because the choices that you make are literally creating your future here, creating your reality. So be very aware of where your mindset is. It's not ideal to have this poverty type mentality, right? You want to have a more abundant way of thinking. So is it that you have been overspending and creating this poverty situation? Or is it just that, you know, you're not getting the love that you receive, or you're not willing to share love yourself? So just look at that, however it resonates for you, and see what you can do to improve this situation. And remember, it will happen, right? Things will come to a conclusion. You're nearly there. Okay then, what have we got after Aries? Gemini? What's going to happen? Sorry, I don't know why I said Aries, because I think we were on Taurus. Gemini. Gemini, what's going to happen for Geminis? In love, oh gosh, I must be tired. I'm struggling. Okay, Geminis, what have we got here? King of Cups again. Now imagine being an air sign and now having all of this water energy here. Luckily, this isn't the kind of energy that's going to overwhelm someone who's more comfortable in their thoughts and logic. This is a real emotional maturity. This is knowing what you want and knowing how you feel. So that's quite a safe place to be. What's going to happen for Geminis, the 14th to the 20th of March? Geminis, what's going to happen for Geminis? Seven of Cups. Okay, so here we see you having many options. All right, see you having many choices. Now the thing about Gemini is that you can be quite fickle because you see both sides of the coin. You see both options, and you can imagine that both could be good. You know, you could have one or the other and probably make it work. But what this card tells us is that no matter how many options you have, only one of them is really the best one for you. All right, so you need to be aware of what that is. Be aware of what it is that you actually want so that you make the right choice. What do Geminis need to know 14th to 20th of March? What do the Geminis need to know 14th to 20th of March? The moon. Oh, this is the third time the moon has come out for you. Well, for us in this reading. So, yeah, the reason you're not quite sure which choice, okay, is because some things are hidden, right? So you're struggling to see what all these choices are, okay, and struggling to see which one is the best. But things will come to light, okay? I think with this, I mean, we've got a lot. This is all water energy here. So this is all about emotions. This is all about creativity. It's about digging stuff up that was hidden. So I think you could be facing a lot of your emotional baggage here, that you could be really growing emotionally and maturing emotionally this coming week. That's not always a comfortable thing. You know, to challenge those tender places, those difficult feelings can be uncomfortable. But here we see that those dark places, those deep waters are... Let's have a quick look at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is talking about being a lot more grounded, okay? And this, again, this isn't typical Gemini energy here. But this is somebody who is very focused on home, on family, you know, having that beautiful house, having those, you know, children, the really warm and inviting home where people enjoy visiting, where they feel comfortable. You know, you're the good hostess, that sort of thing. So there is some focus potentially on money here. There is focus on stability and security. And I think perhaps... with you being now, with it suggesting that you're going to know your own feelings better, I think perhaps it's this desire. You know, if Gemini's an air sign, and perhaps you don't like the idea of feeling tied down or trapped, actually, this card is saying you want those ties, you want that security, so you feel very grounded and settled and safe. All right, so just bear that in mind should you be offered any choices. Just make sure you're not being too fickle, all right, or lying to yourself, because as we know, things may not be quite as they seem. Okay, Cancerians, what's going to happen for Cancer? 14th to 20th of March, which is going to happen for Cancer. Okay, hang on. Whoop, there it is. Okay, Cancerians, it looks like you're going to be dealing with some betrayal here, right? So this could be in love, it could be in business. But for some reason, you could be feeling let down this week. Now, as it's the first card out, it could be something that's already happened, because for me, the left of the reading, or the start of the reading, tends to feel more past, and then as I move on, the last cards I feel are more energy coming in for the future. But tarot isn't particularly good when it comes to timescales, so this may have happened, it may be happening now, or it may be coming in for you. Cancerians. Oh no, we got two, so I'm going to put those back, but we'll see if either of them want to come out again. What's going to happen for Cancerians? So you've reached the end of the cycle. The worst has happened. You know, you've had that metaphorical death now, and you're getting ready for a new beginning. And here we see you wishing for something, okay, waiting and wishing for emotional fulfillment, for this true happiness to come in for you. And this card suggests that you might actually get that. So whatever this disappointment was, you're going to get over it. Okay. Ooh. Right. And here we have the King of Swords. So Cancerians, we have a lot of sword energy for you here, so you are not particularly in touch with your emotions, unlike some of the other signs this week. Here I think you're going to become a lot more guarded, a lot more logical. So perhaps because you've had this betrayal, right, because you've had perhaps your feelings hurt, you're going to become a lot more cold. Right, you could become a lot colder, a lot more logical, reserved, if you like, and just look at things from that more, I don't want to keep saying logical, but it's kind of what it is. You know, the sort of Vulcan mentality of not being controlled by your emotions, using your mind really, and critical thinking, and being very aware of honesty, you know, requiring honesty, wanting honesty, perhaps even being more honest yourself here. So is this transformation here, is this what you've been wishing for? Or is it you've been wishing for this person to come in? You know, is this your energy, or is this the energy of someone coming into your life or in your life? Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Princess of Swords. Okay, so we're definitely talking here about honest communication. So is it that you are sending and receiving emails, or, you know, letters or telephone conversations? Sorry, it's been a long week. Yeah, do you know what? I just want to clarify this Nine of Cups, because it feels out of place between the two swords energies. It feels much more hopeful than either the Ten of Swords or the King of Swords. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Cancer? Can we please clarify that? Why is the Nine of Cups here for Cancer? I apologise if you're noticing that the live feed keeps dropping out. I can see that the internet is not doing its best, but hopefully the viewing is uninterrupted. Clarify the Nine of Cups for Cancerians, please. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Why is the Nine of Cups here for Cancerians? Apparently the cards don't want to tell us. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Give me a clear message. Okay, there we go. Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is someone who is standing their ground and defending their position. So yeah, I think this is someone who is definitely, you know, if you have been feeling betrayed, if you are feeling I'm working, if you are feeling threatened by jealousy, I will speak to you in a minute if that's okay. I will talk to you in a minute. So, sorry, that's now kicked me off my train of thought. I think if you are, the thing is, right, when you have success, people become jealous. And perhaps the jealousy was the reason that you feel betrayed, right? Maybe someone was acting against you, trying to undermine you. And so you feel that you have to defend your position, your success. You know, in business, this could be you trying to fight for that promotion, or trying to hold on to some kind of more management position when you've got other people who are trying to, you know, even get you fired, or trying to get a promotion above you, or trying to make you look bad at work. Do you see what I mean? But I just think here with this King of Swords, this is all about business. Not so much the money, but this is about taking care of the paperwork. Yeah, this is someone who obviously, typically these are, I think you'll be okay. But you may be in a planning stage, okay? I'm not sure you're necessarily taking action yet. We shall see. We shall see. But with the need to defend, with getting over the worst that's happened, and hopefully getting ready to have this new start, it'd be interesting to see what happens for you next week. Okay, Leos. Hang on, I've got a card upside down there. Leos, what's going to happen for Leos between the 14th and 20th of March? Okay. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Happy days, Leo. So this shows me you're going to be feeling very content, very emotionally secure here, very financially stable. This is a card of happy ever after. So life should be good for many of you, Leo. What's going to happen for Leos the 14th to the 20th of March? Okay. I've got too many there. Let's see if they want to come out again. What's going to happen for Leos from the 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Leos 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Leos? Oh, no. Too many. It's all or nothing, isn't it, for you? I just need one card at a time. What's going to happen for Leos? Okay, there we go. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it's weird because you have this abundance. And I literally just said you have this all or nothing approach going on. You know, all these cards are jumping out for you, right? Loads of cards rather than just one at a time. And here we have someone who is literally juggling too much. They've got too much on their plate. They don't know what to do with it. So Leos, are you feeling a little bit overwhelmed? Yeah, what is going on here that you feel you're spreading yourself too thin, or you're dividing your focus? Because this shows me things are out of balance. And decide what it is that's most important to you and where you need to put all your energies, okay? Leo, what's going to happen for Leo's 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Leo's 14th to 20th of March? What do they need to know? Prince of Pentacles. Okay. So here we have something, an offer perhaps coming in. Might even be you making an offer. But it's going to be slow, right? It's going to take some time to come in. The good news is that this is a real offer. Now, all of your cards here are Pentacles, so this week's going to be very much focused on stability and security, and obviously, potentially, finances. Now, perhaps you, with this whole juggling thing, you're trying to decide where to put your energy, right? Perhaps you're trying to decide where to invest your money. Or if it's a relationship, you know, have you got the time to invest in a relationship? You know, are you willing to give up some hobbies, for example, or gym time or overtime in order to make time for dating? Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck, the Fool. Okay. So what this is saying is you're going to have to make sure that you don't miss out on opportunities here. You're being urged to take that leap of faith, which is interesting because this card is saying there's a lot of caution here. All right, caution, hesitation, and the Fool couldn't be much more different, really. So as the bottom of the deck is the underlying energy, the way I would interpret this is that your natural inclination is to jump in, to rush into things, all right? And perhaps this is why you're taking on too much, because you can't say no, right? Even if other people are telling you it's a bad idea, you still want to do it. But the Prince of Pentacles is saying, no, 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 slow down, right? Read the fine print, look at the options, look at the consequences of your actions, and make sure that you're making informed choices and moving forward carefully and deliberately, not just like jumping in. What's going to happen for Virgos? Prince of Swords. Okay, so you're being called to take action this week. All right, what is it? In what way are you going to be moving forward? Obviously, Swords about communication. All right, this is someone who's rushing in. You know, knight in shining armor. What's going to happen for Virgos? Oh, now could it be about a relationship? All right, because here we have the Hierophant, which is a card of potentially marriage. It's about traditions, it's about stability, it's about institutions. I find the energy quite different because the Knight of Swords is this very light, spontaneous energy rushing in. You know, air, very light, quick moving. Then we have the Hierophant, which is more earth energy. It's a very slow energy. It's about tradition. It's about, you know, following the well-trodden path. It's not about trailblazing or rushing anywhere. It's about doing things by the book. So we have this very different energy here. So just be aware that you might need to take some advice about the best way forward. Virgos, what's going to happen for Virgos, 14th to the 20th? Hopefully our third card will put it all into context for us. What do Virgos need to know? 14th to the 20th. What do Virgos need to know? 14th to the 20th of March. Hang on, I've got some cards. They're upside down, but too many. And I'd just like to take it one at a time. What do Virgos need to know? 14th to 20th of March. One more card, please. One more card. Okay, there we go. Nope, we have 3. Yep, 3. We just want one. What's going to happen with Virgos from the 14th to the 20th of March? Bring this reading together. What's going to happen with Virgos? There we go. Thank you. That's much better. That's how I like the cards to come out. 8 of Cups. Okay. So you're going to be leaving something behind here, and you're going to be doing it quickly. Right? So I said with the whole Knight of, Knight or Prince of Swords here, you're going to be moving very fast, and it'll be based on truth. So it could be that you're seeing something very clearly, and you are going to be leaving a situation behind that was unfulfilling or made you sad, and you just generally feel that it's time to move on. Now, at the bottom here we have the 10 of Pentacles. So it might be that some of you are in a marriage, you're in this very settled financial situation, and yeah, there is this energy of being very settled, of being in that traditional setup, right? That kind of you know, husband and wife, kids, family, dog situation, you know, fulfilling your roles, but perhaps you feel a little bit trapped. Virgos, I mean, you're an earth energy. I'm just going to clarify this. What is the Hierophant here? I just want to know. I just want to be really clear about what the message is. Guys, the cards don't feel like they're coming out as well as I would like for you. Why is the Hierophant here for Virgos? Clarify the Hierophant. Thank you. The Tower. Okay. So I've just said leaving a situation, possibly a marriage. Definitely for many of you, there is going to be a sudden breakdown or change of circumstances in this coming week. And this could come out of the blue, right? Because the Tower card is often the unexpected, right? It's a sudden shock. So this is really going to shake things up for you. And I think whatever happens here, you know, it shakes the foundations. And I just think some of you are going to feel that this isn't fulfilling. And you're going to be willing to walk away. So only take this if it resonates. From the 14th to the 20th of March. What's going to happen for Libras from the 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Libras from the 14th to the 20th of March? Okay, Libras, it looks like you could be in some conflict here. So you could be experiencing some arguments, okay? Short tempers, tendency to want to fight with people. Let's see why this is here. Right, what do Libras need to know 14th to the 20th of March? What do Libras need to know 14th to the 20th of March? Libras need to know 14th to the 20th of March. Strength. Okay, so you're going to be in this challenging situation, okay, where you're going to potentially lose your temper, okay, have these arguments. And what the cards are saying is you really need to try and control yourself here. You need to overcome these impulses, right? Tame the beast, if you like, because you can't control what other people do. You can only control yourself. And what this card is also saying is that you can't force people to do your will, right? You can't intimidate people into doing what you want. You'll be more successful if you try and persuade them rather than bully them. Let's get one more card. What do Libras need to know 14th to the 20th? What do Libras need to know 14th to the 20th? Libras need to know 14th to the 20th. What do Libras need to know 14th to the 20th? Okay. So wherever this conflict has been in your life, right, and it could be something you've been finding very challenging. Okay, and there's a big focus on differences here rather than on similarities. And you're being asked to take better control of yourself, right? To step back from those arguments and not get involved, not lose your temper. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So if you are able to do that, things are going to change. You can break this cycle of conflict. Bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Pentacles. So yes, this is about learning. It's about communication. So I think you need to learn about, as I was just talking about, the similarities rather than the differences. Okay, find out what you have in common to try and overcome the conflict. Okay, Scorpio. What's going to happen for Scorpios from the 14th to the 20th of March? What's going to happen for Scorpios 14th to the 20th of March? Too many? What's going to happen for Scorpios? Okay. Oh, the Fool. Okay, so you are being asked to take a leap of faith here. So there may be an opportunity that's come up for you or coming up for you, and you're not going to be sure whether it should be something you take, and other people may tell you it's a terrible idea. Yet on some level, you just feel it's the right thing to do. Right? It's a risk worth taking, and hopefully everything will work out. Scorpios, what's going to happen for Scorpios, 14th to the 20th of March? Okay, the Two of Swords. Yeah. So where you've been agonizing about this decision, where you've been deliberating, delaying, not sure, you know, sometimes you can't make an informed choice. Sometimes you don't have all the information that you need to make a decision. It just feels right, right? Or you just have to choose. And so it's saying, take that leap of faith, make the choice, right? That sometimes you just have to do it and hope for the best. Scorpios, what's Scorpio need to know? 14th to the 20th. What do Scorpios need to know? 14th to the 20th of March. Justice. Or that you are unwilling to make. Things should work out in your favour. Right? So here you are being asked to take a look at your own behaviour, if you like. Take responsibility for your choices, your actions, because you're going to be judged on them. Okay, the universe judges you, and obviously you are creating your own life. All right, so you need to make sure that you are doing things that help to bring about the best outcomes for you. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. Okay, so this could well be about love, a love offer coming in for you, and you're not sure whether to take advantage of this. Whatever it is, it's a new beginning. So it's a new emotional or creative beginning. So it could be a new artistic project, it could be a new relationship, or progression within a relationship. So sometimes this can be things like an engagement, or even a pregnancy. You'll have to see how that relates to your own situation. So perhaps if you're worrying about whether to have a child or not, and you can't decide whether or not now is the time to have a child, well, maybe you're being encouraged just to go for it, if that's kind of what you're thinking about, and hope that obviously things will work out for the best. Okay, Sagittarius, last but not least. What does Sagittarius need to know? 14th to the 20th of March. What's going to happen for Sagittarius? 14th to the 20th of March. Okay, cards are keen to jump out, but one at a time would be nice. What's going to happen? Thank you. Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords has come out so many times. So here we have communication for you. You're very much in the discussion and planning stages of something, but not ready to take action this week. So what is it that you're thinking about? What is it you're talking about or talking to? Hang on, we've got two cards here. I'm not going to take these, but I'm just going to mention them briefly. We've got the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. So this could suggest that you might have your eye on them, or they have their eye on you here, because this can suggest, obviously, communication through social media. Someone's tracked you down, trying to talk to you, sending you messages. Sagittarius. Now I've got two there. Yeah, if you're wishing for a love relationship, thank you. The Emperor. Ooh, okay, so here we have someone who is in charge, right? This is someone who is willing and able to defend what is theirs. They're not looking for trouble, but if trouble comes their way, they're going to hold their own here. So the Emperor is very capable. This is like the god, if you like, you know, god energy. In that, I mean, think about Zeus or someone like that, you see. This is someone incredibly capable and protective. So if this is your energy, Sagittarius, then I wouldn't have huge worries here. If it's someone you're talking to, because this can be male or female, there's no actual gender in tarot. This is a quality partner that you're talking to. Or you yourself may be a quality partner. Sagittarius, what Sagittarius need to know? 14th to the 20th, thank you. Four of Pentacles. So, for someone who has so much, why is there this unwillingness to share? Why are we not moving beyond the planning, talking stage? Right, this childlike energy here. Right, when we've got such a great opportunity or such great potential, right, and this is at the center of our reading, so I feel there is definitely this Emperor energy here, this very capable, impressive person, you know, successful. For some reason, someone's holding back. This is either you or it's them. And they are unwilling to move forward. I think it's probably you, based on this Princess of Swords, this whole just talking and planning, not delivering it. It's this sense of feeling stuck here, unable to move forward because you're not letting go of something. What have we got at the bottom of the swords? Okay, sorry, bottom of the deck. 10 of Swords. So this shows me that you metaphorical death. So it's no wonder you're being a little bit more cautious here and making sure that you have all this information and plans in place and talking, because you're a little unwilling to take a risk at this time, right? This week. Things may change next week. I want to find out more about this Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Could be. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Two of Wands. So I said, you're in this planning stage. And here we have the card of making plans. And this is making plans to be in a relationship, because obviously it's a two. So this is not being alone. This is being in partnership with somebody. So you're making plans, but you're not ready to act on them yet. And I think your plans may be very focused on finances. For example, you may be feeling that you can't afford the plans. You know, maybe you can't afford to buy that house or rent that house or do all the things that you're talking about as part of this amazing relationship. Perhaps the person that you are with has more money than you. Saying that though, with the Four of Pentacles, although there is this kind of miserly poverty energy, they do actually have a lot worth sharing. So don't be afraid, all right? Don't worry too much, but make careful plans if that helps you to feel in control. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Please leave me a comment if it has resonated with you. I'd really appreciate that. Please do also like, share, and check out my Facebook page where you can find lots of free content. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. If I could stop it.